Hello and welcome to the next video. Today I am going to talk about more cool strategies you can run in Series 13. But before we do that, let's just talk about the tragic stuff. Let's just talk about strategies that are unavailable in the current generation. Because as you might know, Battlespot only allows Pokemon from current generation to be used or from past generations, but you need to go through that like that man that just tells you, oh, all the rare moves it has are gonna be deleted, are you sure? And yeah, just gotta do that. So for example, let's press F for the... Zygarde doesn't get extreme speed in that generation. Well, that's interesting. Thought it got it in generation 7, but let's just talk about more important stuff, and that being... Oh, Zygarde keep. Okay, good stuff. So, these guys got it, but for example, this one, Genesect, Cinema Genesect. You cannot get extreme speed on Genesect nowadays. It was that one event. I think it got some other, like, cool move. I think it got Shift Gear as well, right? Korean, Japanese, I mean, yeah, just... It's like... Too bad you weren't... Oh, yeah, Blast Kick. I think it got now, but, yeah. It's like... Oh, too bad you were not in... Japan from July 13th to September 30th of 2013. That's what you were supposed to think about before you lost that battle, you know. So, I think this is only fair that we don't get that. Like, there are some other crazy moves, like we create Rayquaza. You don't believe me? Well, no, we create. Okay. Let's quickly share that. There are some other like honorable mentions, like Follow Me Blastoise was a sticker event in Japan. I believe Bulbasaur got Weather Ball during that, but Venusaur got Weather Ball normally right now, but Blastoise never got Follow Me again. But yeah, you see here, Rayquaza got recreated from 15 anniversary Rayquaza, which was voted for, I believe, in some magazine or something. So thank these people who voted in a magazine for horrors that were Mega Rayquaza in Generation 6 and Generation 7. Yeah, Victini got it through level up right now, so there is no need for even anymore. Yeah, Follow Me Jirachi also is unavailable. Not sure what event it came from, but let's quickly gloss over it, and then we just can get to the cool strats, shall we? Yeah, Purified Cherry Pokemon, Squirtle, Sticker Promotion, yeah, I'm not kidding. It was Sticker Promotion. And 2013 Tanabana... yeah, you were supposed to be in... Pokemon Center Toku from August 1 to 31st in 2013. Like, that was what you were supposed to think about, you know. Got Draco Meteor also. Alright. But, yeah. I would say this is like cool strats we can press F for, you know. So let's get into the cool strats, shall we? So let's start probably with the most, like, over-talked strategy so far. The Wide Lens, Victory Star, Venusaur strategy. So for example, if you got Wide Lens, it increases your accuracy by 10%, and Victory Stars increases by yet another 10%. With Pokemon running up, as Double Bluffet would say, Sleep Powder is now 91% accurate, so pretty brutal Sleep Powders, I would say. And I mean, if Kyogre comes in and just... So, for example, you lead Groudon plus Victini. Groudon plus Venusaur, switch to Victini, get accurate Sleep Powders. Like, not having Sun Up is not gonna ruin your Sleep Powder. If Kyogre switches in, for example, you can just probably outspeed it with Timid Nature and just go for Sleep Powder as a punishment for blocking your Sun-boosted recreates. On topic of Victini, let's talk about another strat with Magearna, but that strategy is a baby strat. Let's just talk about a real strategy. So have you ever just had Magearna next to Final Gambit Victini? Pretty lame strat to me. Let's just pump it up with Memento Whimsicott, which decreases their attack and special attack by 2 stages and allows you to just set up Trick Room reliably with Magearna. Now, I'm not saying this is very reliable strategy, but Victini gets you like a lot more breathing room. You can, for example, go for Tailwind, and that makes Magearna immediately, and just, for example, KO whatever Pokemon I got, you know. So that's kind of cool because Magearna got okay speed, you know. You see, you can even get like more than 12, so you can outspeed Chatterex on or Tailwind. This is very flexible strategy as a result, and I think it got a room in a cool strategy department. So what else can I talk about? So let's talk about the coaching strategies. I think they're kind of overused right now. But what I do not understand is why do not they use Zamazenta instead of Zeraora? So, Zeraora got some advantages over the Zamazenta. That being that it's faster, it got Fake Out and Electro Web. But the bulk is left much to be desired. You see, this is the difference, right? And Zamazenta got Dauntless Shield as well, so it got even more defense. So, yeah. So what else can you do with like these two guys? You know, Electro Web is pretty much optimal in Zeraora. Coaching and then probably Plasma Fist, so you just do good damage. Even Zamazenta does good damage with Beam and Bash, but there's some other cool strategies you can do with Zamazenta, that being Safeguard. You, for example, lead with Slow Kyogre, and then you just go for a Safeguard before they can even go for Sleep Powder with their Venusaur, and you just mags guys here, their Groudon, and you're out of oblige for the rest of the game. Snarl is there literally for the Kyogre, so you can, for example, get a Weakness Policy boost with Ho much more reliably. Then just go for Water Attack, but you take it, Weakness Policy procs, Brave Bird, Max Air Stream, Coach next turn, and you just win the game with +3 attack Ho-Oh. It's pretty simple, and Coaching and Snarl should be on every set. But you can also do stuff like Scary Face. This Zamazenta is very scared to face up against, as I said in one of my Twitter posts, but this is kind of cool strat. You can also probably pair it up with Soul Glow with Assault Vest. It's probably really good with that, you know. So yeah, Psychic Fangs, you know, Sunsteel Strike, Earthquake. It's just gonna be absolutely unbreakable Pokemon, or Rock Slide, I don't know. If you fear Ho a bit more. But yeah, this is also a very good Pokemon next to the Zamazenta. So what I got over here. Alrighty, let's talk about this. So this view is best run next to a Indeedee, which allows it to get a guaranteed Trick Room off. And then comes the strategy. Well, you got Iron Ball, which makes it underspeed Melmetal by 1 point. But that's not all, folks. Cali Ice has the minimum speed of 49, but Melmetal has 48, which makes both of these Pokemon underspeed Cali Ice by 2 points, by 1 point, and then you can go for a double Iron Bash or Max Steel Spike with Weakness Policy and just absolutely clobber them just one-shot them, you know. And then after all that, you're gonna transform into +2 Melmetal, and you're just gonna do so much damage with both of these Pokemon. Double Iron Bash is just so good. And on topic of double Iron Bash, let's talk about Melmetal with Choice Band. All you really need is the double Iron Bash. It goes Bulkization, although don't quote me on that. I'm gonna really quickly calc something here. Zation, Melmetal, not Dynamax. Do we even have double Iron? Oh, we don't have double Iron Bash in this calculator. So let's just make it 60 base power, and let's make it Steel. Yeah, okay, it's not a KO and Bulkization, but you just KO Zation in one hit with neutral attack. That's sight to behold. And with this, you can, for example, max Skygra in the Trick Room, Groudon in the Trick Room, Dalga in the Trick Room. You just pick your Dynamaxer and just reverse sweep them. Alright, so that's that. Other cool strat I can talk about is let's talk about, for example, I had something on my mind. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this one. So, for example, Sableye, I feel, has a lot of niche in this meta. Quash, Will-O-Wisp allows you to burn Zation Nets on pretty much every team. Quash allows you to just let your Life Orb Dynamax restricted. Lets you to just outspeed every single other restricted in the meta. My favorite Pokemon with that is Kyrmite, because it just got massive special attack and massive coverage. So, for example, you got Blizzard for Groudon, Earth Power for Zation and Soul Glow. You can even have Ancient Power for Ho-Oh, Draco Meter for just max Dragon damage. That's ridiculous. Fusion Flare, Focus Blast, Freeze Dry, Shadow Ball. You just can have a lot of these moves and just kind of do massive damage to your opponent. Plus, you always outspeed thanks to Sableye Squash. And there are some honorable mentions. So, for example, one of the honorable mentions is, for example, Celebi. Celebi doesn't look that good, but it got resistance to ground and water, and is a Pokemon that can set up Trick Room. And then you can, for example, in Trick Room, Leaf Storm the heck out of Groudon or Kyogre, and you're just gonna be fine, I think. Zaruid looks okay, but I don't think it's just that good. You would probably are gonna better be off just using a little bit more Zekrom to just deal with Groudon or Kyogre plus Shadowrex more reliably. You got Power Whip, which one-shots and outspeeds Kyogre, but that's pretty much all it got. Although, I'm gonna probably say some haters in the comments will say it can do more, which I'll gladly learn about, so, yeah. Some other... Manaphy's, okay. More disappointment before we end this video. Darkrai, Arceus, and Shaymin are not in the game. They're just not in the game, you know. So you cannot use the Wildlands, Wikitini, and Victory Restore stuff to just get 60% accurate Dark Voids. Darkrai is just not in the game. So, and Arceus as well, yeah. So yeah, that's for all the cool strats I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully we learned something new. Unfortunately, the metagame is just kind of like every team wants to have Zacian and Kyogre on their team, and then strong Dynamax restricted, then like Zero or Zamazenta or like Mew to support. You know, it's just you don't have a lot of room to experiment around with. So this is kind of the best I could have thought of. But hopefully you learned something new today. So I'll be probably next week talking about my Worlds predictions. And then that week is going to be Worlds, so I'm probably not going to record a video that week, but that's 2 weeks in advance. Okay, so have a good day, shall you?